Hey guys, what's going on? So, this actually is take two of Hero Fest 2.0 summoning. That's going to be one of the things that we're going to be doing. But this is take two. Take one was, to be blunt, the worst summoning session of all time. Just of all time, awful. I started out with 270 orbs. I left with, I think, 3. And just guess how many 5 stars. Just guess. Just guess. You can leave in the comment. Well, if you want to see it, I'm going to tell you. Anyway, it was 3, right? So that's basically like my regular luck. And 3 for Hero Fest is terrible. That type of luck for here, that's awful. I should have had at least like 6. And then the kicker to that was that let's go over here to the... I remember I said I was going to give you guys the update as to what the boons and banes and all that of the previous 5 stars, and I'll put that in the comments somewhere or something. But I just have to, again, this is because this is part 2, I have to explain this. It was so bad. So bad. I got 3 of them. One of them was a Titania. As you can see, I've merged them. And she was plus speed minus resistance. And the plus speed is cool. She would have been 37 speed. But the minus resistance I was not a fan of at all whatsoever. Because this one, my original one, has plus resistance minus defense. The minus defense is kind of, it's annoying. But 3 extra points of defense, that's not a huge thing. But going from plus resistance to minus resistance, that would mess up the whole thing. I have Iceberg on her because her resistance is so high. And I really didn't want to sacrifice that. So it was a merge. And I think she got, what did she get? I don't remember the stats that got boosted from that merge. I think it might have been 1 point in resistance, actually. I think her regular max is 33. So she's even more sturdy with resistance. So that was, somebody I already had, okay? So that's 1 out of the 3. The other 2 were Katarina and, who you see I haven't even leveled up yet, and then Sonya. So we're gonna talk about Sonya later. She's, I have her in the thumbnail for reasons, again, that we'll talk about later. But there's some very interesting things. Some of you who know Sonya well know what happened and what her boon and bane is. And based on, me being maxed with her. And then Katarina, you might be able to tell from her base stats or whatever. But I got these, and, on first glance, it's like, oh yeah, great, Katarina, Sonya, those are, they're cute, they're mages, whatever, cool, fine, I have a really fast red mage, like Leo is slow as I don't know what, so that's great. But, yeah, it turns out that Katarina is a speed bane. Okay, so she's speed bane, and defense boon. I'm like, defense? Why? Those are the worst. That is the worst boon and bane for her. I'm almost positive. Like, minus speed plus D. Her defense is so pathetically bad. It's mind-boggling. It is mind-boggling. But that's what we have. I was just like, I really don't even want to train this. I'm not one to sacrifice 5 stars as skill fodder or anything because I'm free to play and that's whatever. And I'm not going to do that. It's just so, oh my goodness, it's annoying. And then top it off, again, going back to the Sonya, she is also speed bane. I'm like, when I looked this up, I was like, I cannot believe. I was so angry because her speed is already mediocre, and then you add the bane and just adds everything. I'm like, oh my word, help me, please. I was so mad. 260. I said 270. Might have said 270 before. I used 5 orbs to expand my barracks. As you can see, that's not 200 anymore because I had all the heroes. But I was like, oh my goodness, this is insane. So anyway, I was just so upset by that, to be completely honest with you guys. Now that I'm looking at this, I might actually have to get rid of some people to summon again. So that's basically what I did. I saved up all the orbs. I got a few more. I got a little over 70 orbs within the past few days, just from the bonuses that they gave, and some of the... what do you call them? Squad assaults. No, chain challenges, excuse me. You get a lot from the chain challenges. I think a calculator is like a total of like 80 orbs you can get. Like 60 or 80. It's a whole lot that you can get from those. So definitely take advantage of those if you're looking to get orbs. I know for the I see I don't have very many of these left because I've done most of them. But you get 4 for doing the combined battles and 2 for each of them. So that's 8 per segment. So you definitely want to do that and do the chain challenges for like the Choose Your Legends banner is going to eventually come out that people want to do. And of course for Hero Fest, that's why I was doing this, but then craziness happened. Oh, we're also going to do our free summon from this banner. But yeah, this is ending in an hour, as you can see. So I want to summon from this. I guess we could just start it now. I think my appearance, yeah, so this is kind of from the damage that was before. Again, I'm still reeling from that. A word of advice I would give you guys when you're summoning, even if you have a ton of orbs, you know, above 200 or whatever, and you think, oh, well, I can summon from all of them and it should be okay, or I can summon from 2 or 3 and I should still be able to get a majority of people or whatever they want. If there's somebody on the banner that you want, please just save yourself the pain and having to go through the same experience I did. Please just summon from that orb. Just summon whatever. Like if you're trying to get, like for Ike, what we're doing in this, I've learned my lesson. I'm just going to summon from reds only, which means I'm going to get about 15, I think that's 15 summons, period, because even if there's no red that shows up, I'll pick one of the random colors and go from there. But please just don't do like I did. That was just so bad. So we're going to start. Try and get, oh, speaking of reds, finally, we're going to try and salvage this. Try and pull an Ike, because it was just so bad. It was so very bad. Maybe we'll also get like a Hinata for Fury or something. Might not even get Ike at all, but it's worth a try because of these increased rates. I mean, the rates aren't that much higher. It starts off at 5 for focus instead of 3. But that's, I think, 40 summons that you would have to do in a regular banner to get it all the way up to 5 or something like that. So, oh my gosh, he's 5, but oh my goodness. You see that I already have an Ogma. I already have a 5-star of him. Woo! Okay. Normally what I do when I get a 5-star is summon from all the rest of them. But since this is so early on, and like I said, I'm really trying desperately to pull an Ike here, I really can't afford to summon anything else. So we're just going to do that. Do a Hana. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, I got it. Like I said, I already have. I don't understand why the game is giving me. There's so many 5-stars that I do not have. Game. Why would you keep giving me? I think I've gotten 3. I think that might be the 3rd one. But since I've gotten so few of them, I mean that's really significant. You know, it'd be different if I was like pulling 5-stars every, you know, 7 summons or whatever, but that's not been the case at all. You know, I'm desperately trying to pull on some stuff here. Hinata, so that's good for some Fury. And believe me, I had some Fury last time when I was doing this. You know, trust me, I was so mad. And the other thing about it is that those 3 heroes that I talked about, that I showed you that I got last time, none of them were focus heroes. None of them were focus heroes. I cannot believe how few. Okay, this is my first Kaeda. So, I mean, that's nice. She's not Ike, but, you know, Kaeda. Yeah, so none of them were focus heroes. I haven't received a focus hero from a summon since the Easter banner back in April. I cannot believe how unlucky I've been with respect to focus heroes. The 5-stars in general, but just the focus heroes. I have not been able to pull any of them at all, period. Henry, okay, this is great for Ignis fodder, and he also has green Tomebreaker, I believe. It's somewhere in his kit. Is that in there? No. Yes, it is. Okay, I thought that was in there. Okay, at least we're pulling reds. But like I said before, I just had such terrible luck. Haven't been able to get any focuses out of this. And as you can see, it's kind of happening here. It really sucks that the 5-star that we pulled was Ogma, because that might indeed mess with the rates here. We've been fortunate enough to be getting red stones, so we at least have chances to pull this. But yeah, this is another. That was a dud this time. Selena, she has reposition. So does a few others and stuff like that. So that was annoying. They were all 3 stars from that. Ooh wee. Okay, and 1 red on here. I'm gonna back out after that. Because yeah, it was just frustrating. Just very, very frustrating going through that many orbs and really having nothing to show for it. And see, oh my gosh, again. Like, how hard is it to pull an Ike? I don't have any of the like super popular heroes. Like Hector, Ryoma, Azura. Even though I had I should have gotten at least one of them from the weapon triangle banner to what do you call it? Weapon triangle to the first Hero Fest. I mean, it's been 2 Hero Fests since then, and I still haven't been able to pull one of any of those. You know, Takumi. Although I'm not really partial to Takumi, you know, so it's fine. Oh man, this is tough, guys. But I'm not spending anything. I'm not spending any money. You know, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. You know, and I'm expecting not to because that's just kind of my luck. As you see, another 3-star here. This is Paula, or Pala, and she has Wings of Mercy 2 at 4-star, but you can't do the 5-star with her. So I think we've got like 4 more summons left, depending on how many reds are in this next batch that we're summoning from. Kaeda again. Oh, and I have to tell you guys, I summoned from quite a few reds last time, and got just garbage, just utter garbage. I'm going to show you guys in just a few seconds once I use these up. But yeah, it was utter garbage. I was like, I can't believe this. Just the spam, just the useless spam. You know, like, come on, game, cut me a break, give me some slack somewhere. This was, I think I've already gotten 2 or 3 of her this session. I got so many of her. It was just so annoying. Okay, so we've got 2 more. So this is going to take all of the orbs that I have. Well, at least it'll be, you know, even. You know, the math will be even. So I can start building up again. And you see now Sophia is the new fur. Because she's just appearing and I'm not getting anything. Not getting any luck. Redeem 4 orbs to summon another hero. No. I'll save those 4 for the next banner. So I have 2 more. Okay, 1 red. Let's summon from that one and hope that the next one has a red. And that will be the last one. If there are 2 reds on there, then I'll be able to have 2 summons. Stall, you really don't want to see him. He doesn't do anything for anybody. His stats are so vanilla. It's just, no, bad, stop. Okay, this is the last one. If there are 2 reds and we have 2 shots, no, it's 1 red. 1 red. I could also summon from that green, but I don't think that's going to help me at all. It's not going to help me at all. What's the point of doing that? Oh, you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. See, I'm telling you, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. Embodies all of my frustrations. Every single one of my frustrations. I don't even want to spin these. I really don't want to do it. But, I mean, you're already in it. It's such an even. I'm just going to do it. This is going to be Bartra. I'm calling Bartra. Calling him. Let's see what we get. Bartra. Nope, Cherche. We get Cherche. Alright, well, she's better than Bartra, so that's fine. But yeah, so, and of course, so, okay, so yeah, I've got 1 more ally, but I want to show you guys this real quick before we do that other summoning, that 1 summon. So, look at this. Do you not see? Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. This is awful. Seliph appeared. He was the first time I've seen Seliph. So the first 1 or 2 times was cool, but then too many of those. Too many of these fears. Too many of them, game. Come on. This is ridiculous. And then Hana's, we got 2. And then look at this. Look at all these reds. I tried to get Aiko. Look at this. Oh, look at this. This is insane. Completely insane. I even merged, but this is insane. It is insane, I'm telling you. And then all the greens with no Julia. I've had the worst luck. I really have. And I really have. It's been awful. These are some of the 3 stars that I've gotten on here. And of course, again, I kind of expected it. I did not get a popular hero that seems like so many other people have or been able to get lucky enough to get. I've spent 300 and... what is that? I said 270, so let's say 265. So it's been about 340 odd orbs and no Ike. Not even a focus hero from the banner. Not even a focus hero from the banner. That is exactly my luck. That is actually, wait a minute, I'm sorry for doing that. We're gonna, not advanced group, we're gonna send home so I can summon from that other banner, do the free summon. But I mean, oh my goodness, you're seeing it. You're seeing the terrible luck, the awful crud that I have to deal with. It is extremely unfortunate. I don't know who to get rid of here. I gotta get rid of somebody. I don't really know at all who I should get rid of. Yeah, well, poor Obero. She really just doesn't. And then, yeah, I got enough of those, so I'm gonna get rid of those 2. Alright, so I have room for 1 more, and that's all we're gonna get. We're gonna summon, and then do this, because when does it end? No, where is it? And I know, like, right, because it's almost 3. They're gonna come out with a new banner, and it's gonna be great, and whatever, and because this is what they did last time. They had Ike, and then they had Hero Fest, and everyone already used up their orbs for Ike, so they weren't able to do a Hero Fest unless they bought it. So CYL should be coming up soon. But anyway, so we're going to do the one here. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about the units. Suffice it to say that Tana and Amelia are probably the better units. I don't know which one I should focus or try to get. As if any of these are going to be the one. I don't take blue, because maybe I'll get a Reinhardt from this. You know, something like that. Reinhardt would be nice. Plus attack Reinhardt. No, Florina. Okay, 4-star Florina, so that's Darting Blow, another Darting Blow I can give to somebody. Okay. Stop. Okay, so that's been my luck, which has been unlucky. I got 1 5-star out of those, what was it, 77 orbs, and it was a 5-star I already had. So, again, I've gotten 2, so total of 4 5-stars out of 300-something orbs off of Hero Fest, which is supposed to have these increased odds, so you see how wonderful that is. And 2 of them are heroes I already had. And the other 2, the new ones, are both speed bank. So yes, I have terrible luck. I'm solidly, like, before I was like just in like bad, but now I'm in like awful. Like now I'm in awful territory. So, and I if you think you have an awful story, something like, you put in the comments, we can talk about it, compare terrible stories. But this luck is insanely terrible. It's very unlucky for me. But anyway, the final thing I wanted to go over was just, you know, there have been issues about the art. People have been complaining about that. And for those of you curious about this Agma, I don't know if I'm going to merge him or just give his Brave Sword to somebody. Brave Sword play. I don't know. I'll figure that out. It's just so annoying. I've got 3. Out of all the heroes I don't have, why do I have 3 of the same? I don't get it. But anyway, that's besides the point. Different artwork. Summer Gaius had something with his bow. He wasn't using his bow right. You know, there was some weird art with what was his name, Lloyd, and stuff like that. Okay, there's a difference between strange art, like, you know, it's not aesthetically pleasing to you, and like a problem with the actual image. Like, okay, the bow, like how he was holding it wasn't actually how you'd hold a bow or something like that. Yeah, that's bad. But here is another example. Where is she? Okay, we're going back to Sonya here. Okay, check this out. Do not focus here. and do not focus here. This is not what we're trying to figure out. It's this down here, her feet. What is this? Oh wait, yeah, sorry. What is this? Honestly, look at how she's standing. That's not physically possible. She's got her leg out here. Left leg goes down, but then the right leg kind of twists back and does this weird almost 180 thing. Like, because that's not how she's not standing that way. Like, she's not standing turning to the right. She's standing facing you, but her leg looks like this looks like the front of her leg, but this is actually, it's the back. This is supposed to be the front. So they've done some weird contortionist type of something onto that. I don't know what happened there. It's not, I mean, they think, I mean, the other ones you can't mess that up. Isn't that's like, it's kind of weird. This as well. I don't get what that is. But this is definitely wrong. This is wrong. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how her leg would have to be, again, standing at such an awkward angle. If you think you can do this, you can just put it in the comments, say, yeah, hey, I can do this. It's a contortionist challenge or something like that. If you can do that, great. And in heels, but I don't, that's not how that's supposed to go. So anyway, but yeah, I guess some of the positives from this have been that, again, she's in Tempest Trials, so, you know, I get extra SP for fighting with her, and, you know, she gets boosts and stuff like that, and it helps. I got another Ogma. I really have nothing positive to say about that Ogma. It should have been an Ike. But as we know, this is another example of Focus Hero. I summon from red, and then I get a freaking non-Focus Hero. I have not received a freaking Focus Hero since spring. Yeah, since spring. I don't believe I have, because I think that maybe, unless I got a Titania, unless she was Focus from Ike Spanner, maybe that's what it was. Maybe one Focus Hero since then, but it has been really bad, and I haven't been able to pull any of these focuses, so that's kind of been what it is. But again, there's some good things about it. You know, I'm getting a very solid team of the heroes that I have, simply because I haven't been able to expand, really. You know, I've brought up Ursula and Cecilia to round out my horse emblem team. I don't have a plus attack Reinhardt yet, but that's something I'll be working on getting. But honestly, Ursula with Blarblade is pretty strong. And then, of course, Cecilia with Grindblade. So, you know, different options. I have more than this set of skills on Ursula, and I'm working on it with Cecilia as well. Just kind of have a variety of things I can switch out. Xander is great. He's definitely top tier sword. So, you know, I don't have Ike, but Xander is good. Eldigan is good too, but his Bane is speed, so it's really extremely annoying. I used to use him very consistently until Xander came along, because Xander has tons of SP. And Eldigan has a decent amount of hero merits. It kind of shows you what heroes I've been using the most. Like, this is, you know, just I've been using Horse Emblem a lot, so you kind of see these two. You know, I used Spring Lucina a bit beforehand. You know, I kind of just been working on these. But anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to get my orbs back up soon, and I'll be able to summon for one of the other banners. It seems as if summoning from banners that have a higher appearance rate doesn't really do much for me. As you've seen here, it really didn't matter. Yeah, I'm at 5.94 again. Oh my gosh. I think that is however many summons in a focus. I don't even know. It's too much, too high. It's not supposed to be like that. I just wasn't able to get anything from it. Except for an Ogma, which it's ridiculous. But hopefully you guys have had better luck with it. Hopefully my luck, I figure it has to even out at some point. I don't know when it's going to even out. I have no idea. Especially since I can only get so many orbs, you know, and only get so many chances, I guess, then to be lucky or unlucky. But anyway, thanks for tuning in with me. There's some other interesting things with respect to events that are going on in the future and different heroes that I was looking at or trying to focus on. I might do a video on those sometime in the future. So anyway, I'll check you guys later.